So first, in a big pot, we're going to take a little bit of water and then add a gallon of milk, which is nearly 4 liters of milk. And then I'm going to let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then I'm going to add nearly a quarter cup of lemon juice. And then I'm going to mix it and then let it sit. If you see, the curd has started forming. So I'm going to let it sit, and then after 5 minutes I will be removing off the whey and then washing this curd and then putting it in a cheesecloth. I'll be tying it tight and removing whatever excess water was there, and then keeping it aside for nearly 10 minutes. Now after opening this cheesecloth, this is how our curd looks like. To save time, you can also make this sandesh from paneer, like ready-made paneer. So now that this curd has formed, I'm going to crumble it with my hand. And now here on a heated skillet, now here I'm going to take a cup of icing sugar, and then to that I'm going to add 6 to 7 tablespoons of milk. You can also take granulated sugar, which is easily available at home, and the quantity what you have to take is nearly 3/4 cups. Now I'm going to make sure that this sugar melts or dissolves completely with this milk, and after that I'm going to add the crumbled curd in it, which is also called paneer. Now I'm going to use nearly 10 to 15 strands of saffron, because this is for Ekadashi. If you are making it during a non-Ekadashi day, you can also use some vegetarian food coloring. So the saffron strands I used is very strong. Eventually it will start releasing its color. Now after this I'm going to add nearly 2 cardamom pod seed to it. You can also use powdered cardamom. Make sure that the heat is on low. Eventually the mixture will look a little gooey, and then after that it will start becoming crumbly again. So if you see, the saffron has started releasing its color. While cooking, if you do not understand the gooey or the crumbly texture, then you just cook this entire mixture for nearly 7 minutes on a low flame if you're using a gas stove, and on an electric element for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to turn this off and let it cool down completely, and then blend it in a food processor. So this is how it should look like. Now I'm going to empty it in a bowl, and then I'll show you how to roll them. So here I have wetted my palms with water, and then gently taking that ball, I'm going to roll it and then dab it a little bit and then put it on the plate. So you just have to gently roll it with both the hands by making it wet with water, and then a little bit tap it or dab it and then place it. I'm also using some dry fruits. You can use your choicest dry fruits and just place it on top of the sandesh for decoration, and also it's tastes good. Now for setting this sandesh, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for nearly 1 hour. The minimum time is 1 hour. So this is how our sandesh has been nicely set. So I will be placing a tulsi leaf and then offering it at the lotus feet of Shri Krishna. I hope you liked watching the video. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to it and also press the bell icon. And if you are already a part of this family, then please share with those people who you think will find it useful. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.